Hmm.
right? So salvation is knowledge based, but they don't necessarily mean just normal knowledge. Like 1 plus 1 is equal to 2,
Right.
right? This is special knowledge, real deep understanding, a really involved understanding. Okay, but let's have a look at Islam since we're talking about knowledge. Let's look through the index of the Sharia, of the most popular Islamic law manual. Knowledge of the heart, communally obligatory knowledge, religious sciences. Gonna get to that. This worldly knowledge, recommended knowledge, subjects that are not sacred knowledge, unlawful knowledge, offensive knowledge, permissible knowledge. Read to the Sharia, it's all coded. Knowledge, everywhere. This
Hmm.
term of the Gnosis is everywhere.
Yeah.
And they speak of the superiority of sacred knowledge over devotions. Devotions, things like prayer, things that are pillars of your religion. So having sacred knowledge trumps everything. Now, what we say are those who know, those who have knowledge. The ulama are what? The people of knowledge. An alim is someone of knowledge. What are the Taliban? Well, Taliban comes from, right? These are the students of knowledge. Taliban is a student, right?
Hmm.
Student of knowledge. Are those who know and those who do not know equal? Quran 39:9. Well, no, because those who have special knowledge, Allah raises those of you who believe and those who have been given knowledge whole degrees. Quran 58:11. Whoever Allah wishes well, He gives knowledge, gnosis of the religion. The superiority of the learned Muslim over the devotee is as my superiority over the least of you. The scholars, the learned Muslim is the scholar, and this is Muhammad speaking. Understand?
Mm.
So the scholar is so far above the basic Muslim, the lay Muslim, as Muhammad is over the least of the basic Muslims. Super Tiki
Wow.
says, what's your thought of Christians using Allah as God? I would not be happy with that. Allah just means the God. It's Arabic for the God. It's a descriptor. It's not a name.
Hmm.
So,
Right.
look, there is a commonality in Arabia, but I don't think, yeah, it's a different entity. It's come to mean something completely different.
Right. I think just for the basic word, the actual meaning of the word, Allah, like you said, it's just the God. Just like I could say Lloyd, and Lloyd, obviously I'm talking about Lloyd here in front of me, but a lot of people, a lot of different people have the name Lloyd, and I'm not speaking to them. I'm speaking just to Lloyd. So the word Allah can be just very general.
Yeah,
It could mean, you know, the Muslim understanding of who God is. It could mean the Arabic Christian version and understanding what they mean. It could be the Jewish understanding of what it means. It could be just some other random religions understanding what it means. But at this point in time, Allah has such a strong connotation to being the Islamic God, right, which comes with the full description of who it is. It's just kind of very challenging to say it. I wouldn't say it's a sin or anything like that. To use the word, I would just say it would probably just be confusing to people if they heard you say it.
yeah. There's another question. So, by the way, people are talking recently about Baal. You know the god Baal, right?
Hmm.
Or Baal, or whatever people want to call him. But you know that
Yep.
Baal has a wife, and Baal's wife's name is Baalah.
Hmm.
Did you guys know that Baal has a wife, and her name is Baalah? Allah. Very, very curious. Allah. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on
Well,
past that.
maybe Allah is the son of Baal and Baalah. I would say,
Who
or
knows?
the well, he's not even a son, or he's like a transvestite or something, right? He
Yeah,
doesn't have
who
a.
knows? Okay, so someone asks me, Lloyd, would it be good in conversation to build rapport? No, because then you're submitting to a different paradigm of God. Understand? God has a name. God identifies, just so by the way, just to be woke for a minute,
Mhm.
God identifies as male. And God, his pronoun is Yahweh, him, he.
Right. Hmm.
Okay, just so you know. So, no, I do not agree with her, she. God identifies very clearly as male.
Yeah.
Pronouns
I
him, he. And he has a name. And he likes his name. Understand? So,
right.
no.
So what I would say to you, Daniel, I think it's a good question. What I would actually do before engaging in that conversation is just define terms. Say, you know, hey, Mr. Muslim, what or Miss Muslim, whatever. You probably can't talk to a female. So, Mr. Muslim, what do you define Allah as, right? And have them give their description, their definitions. And then you say, well, look, this is what I define God as. You say Trinity, triune, came to earth, has the ability to do all these things. So then, right from the get go, you can have two different understandings